Call the infrastructure meeting to order. All three districts are present. Notice the meeting was properly posted on November 21st, 2025. Item 1, is there a motion to approve the minutes of November 10th?
I'll move that.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Item 2, any change to TIF?
No.
Item 3, any change to capital improvements?
Yeah, I made a few changes on your sheet. We removed the 6th floor from the list. Keith found a different way to take care of that HVAC issue. The 11th floor, we finalized it, so this is the last time you'll see it on here. We'll take it off, and then we'll actually, it is TIF reimbursable, so we'll submit that to the city. A couple of months, we might have something to report on TIF. Okay. Updated some costs on the 9th floor and the detention center.
Okay, when you said submit to the city, what do you mean by that?
We have an agreement with the city for, I think it's $5 million worth of projects that we'll get reimbursed for once they're finished.
For TIF dollars?
For TIF dollars.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Item 4, owner's rep report on ARPA projects.
Good morning.
Morning.
We'll start off with the overview of the elevator packages. Good news is we're resuming construction for the annex first week in December, so the abatement is wrapping up here shortly. In Metro 1 and 2, we're looking to wrap those up and get final inspections the first week in December as well. ICB, the interior or the elevators will start there around December 15th. And everything else, as far as equipment, is still on track to be delivered on time.
Okay, I see now that the 5th floor has now been moved to March.
5th
Oh,
floor.
never mind. Sorry. Scheduled completion in March. You think it's going to be finished December or early January. Okay.
So the next, okay, so the court clerk social distancing, is that where we're at?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so we're finalizing or in the process of wrapping up the finishes there, and the completion date is March 22nd. So we got to wrap up our finishes and get our punch list going, but everything is progressing nicely. For the annex security and front entrance, again, good news is the abatement's wrapped up there and we're back to work. We've since completing the abatement, we've been able to get the overhead HVAC units up and going. They're roughing in mechanical there. As you can see, as you're coming in, they're working on the exterior sidewalk, getting that ready to pour. And we're progressing finally there as well. We're hoping that February-ish we'll wrap up that project.
Did we ever get estimates for removing those additional planters up front? Not the ones you have boxed in, they're the ones to the west.
Yes, we got an estimate from the current contractor. I can't remember what the number was, but we need to get 2 more estimates.
Okay.
And lastly, the behavioral health services. We are in the process of progressing with the structural steel and roof decking, joist and decking. They've also started the interior framing of walls. They're progressing with the exterior framing of walls and getting that closed in. Over in Pod 3, they've started overhead rough-in of mechanical piping and storm drain piping and also ductwork. So we're progressing, but as we know, the weather, such as over the weekend and today will hamper that and probably delay us more, but they're progressing where they can.
Anything
That's
else?
all I have, unless anybody has any questions.
Questions, anybody?
They are not.
Okay, so they're off Thursday and Friday.
Yes, sir.
No, I'll move to receive report.
And second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you. Item 5, update on the meeting of Citizens Bond Oversight Advisory Board.
They meet tomorrow afternoon.
All right. With no citizen participation, is there any board comments or new business?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Good. All right. Call the PBA advisory meeting to order. All 3 districts are present. Notice the meeting was properly posted November 21st, 2025. Item 1, is there a motion to approve the minutes of November 10th?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Item 2, owner's rep report on PBA ARPA projects.
Good morning again. We'll start with the emergency ops. Last week they started with the punch list of Area A of the sheriff's side of the building, and we're progressing with punch lists throughout A, B, and C. There is some, I guess, delays on delivery of certain interior items such as lockers, appliances, and signage that it's going to push us past the December 31st date, but we expect that we'll have everything installed and wrapped up by the middle part of January. We discussed the ICB elevators and Metro 1 and 2 elevators, so that leaves us with the ICB remodel. We are progressing nicely over there. However, some of the results that came in recently on those columns, the data, we've sent that to the engineers and they're looking at that, but it's not looking favorable at this point, but we just need for them to look a little further into it. But it's not looking favorable as far as being able to maintain them the way they are.
And what are the proposed solutions for that?
Well, I think we've been discussing some, adding some structural steel to help that. That's all I have for PBA.
Stacy, do you have anything to add on the columns?
They're going to want to do some more in-depth testing. I'm not sure that the money would be well spent. Want to quiz them pretty hard about just maybe going to the structural steel. But I'm open-minded to more testing if it thought it would help.
Okay.
Do we know what the additional costs?
Well, that'd be what I'd worry about on the additional in-depth testing. I'd rather spend the money on the structural steel. It may just depend on what that cost might be as well. I haven't seen the number yet.
Any other questions?
Yeah, move to receive report.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Okay. No citizen participation. Any board comments? New business?
I'll move to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.